I think the flower show is a great experience. Not only am I proud of myself, but proud of everyone in my studio.
I think I'm most excited about the story that the exhibit tells.
I would like exhibitors to get out of our exhibit just wonder.
The theme of the show this year is rooted, and people were challenged to understand, reflect upon the roots of horticulture and American gardening. And of course, being in Philadelphia, we know that a lot of those roots happened right here in Philadelphia. Each of the educational exhibits were charged with the idea or challenge of reflecting on an individual or a group of individuals that gave them their start in horticulture or gave them an impetus to study plants or work with plants or design. In order to do that, we looked at a whole bunch of people that have come before us in American gardening.
We quickly thought of the work and legacy of John and William Bartram, father and son. This happened a long time ago in the 18th century.
I think the goal of the exhibit is to show how culture and ecology and plants all shape the landscapes that we live in.
To teach people stewardship and just to teach people about the history of Philadelphia and how rich its botanical history is.
Specifically different trading between the different people that have inhabited our part of the East Coast.
Developing the design for the exhibit started out at kind of reaching an agreement with what rooted meant to us personally, and how we could relate it back to where we live. Figuring out how to communicate that through as much symbolism and plants as possible.
We wanted to really build up to the topography and the heights of that Piedmont region and work our way all the way down to the riparian conditions that one would find along the Schuylkill River.
So we're working on the more naturalized part of the exhibit, the wattle with the hill behind it, the riparian meadow, and the little muskrat pool.
So my team is focused on the precipice and the rocky run, as well as the vibrant glade glen. And it's basically taking us from the fall line down to a riparian type area. And it's a story of that fall line coming downwards.
My group is called the Golden Post, and basically we are in charge of the more structural part of this exhibit. So we are doing this kind of food forest, stared planters. We have the barn. We also have the overhead structure and a silo, which is the most essential part, as we are captivating everyone into the exhibit.
Me and my team are currently working on something that we're kind of calling the riparian woods. I'm personally working on developing the wattle, which is a sort of fence, and it's encased by this big slope. So it's like a high point encased with a fence, and I have surrounding naturalistic features around it.
I think Temple's landscape architecture program is unique because of its strong focus on ecology as well as sustainability. I also believe that doing the flower show is a big part of it. We get that design, build, hands-on aspect that I believe a lot of programs don't have.
The benefit of design build really lets us as students conceptualize what we're designing, how it works, the mechanisms behind it, and how that would be implemented in the real world.
There's a bunch of mistakes and there's a bunch of complications that could happen. And this is a great learning space of hey, this is what you can do and this is what you shouldn't do.
For a lot of students, it's the first time that they've ever used a staple gun even, let alone a rotary saw or a drill bit or things like that. And so having this hands-on experience, I think, gives them an appreciation maybe for when they go out professionally of the craftsmen that are involved in building their landscapes, or some of the students in our class have worked in design and construction at other firms, and they're honing their skills at learning how to become better designers, how to become better nursery people as they mature through the program.
It's so exciting to me, honestly, that other people get to experience the months of dedication me and my classmates have put into this.
It's amazing, not only just being part of it, but people like recognizing everything that we're doing.
I hope that visitors get out of their experience from visiting our exhibit at the 2026 Philadelphia Flower Show. I hope that they kind of understand and approach with wonder kind of our abstraction of our natural world that we're very familiar with here in our region. But I hope that they kind of look a little bit closer at what we are we're trying to illustrate, what we're trying to translate for people, which is that engagement and the crossing of a variety of cultures, whether it's Native American culture, whether it's settler colonial culture, whether it's Black American culture. All of those are critically important to our history, but they're critically important to our engagement today.